All right, good morning, everyone. Today's race day, the first race of the year. Really excited. First race of the year for me. A lot of people have been racing since January, I think 7th or 8th or 3rd or 4th, whatever it was, whenever the beginning of the season was. I'm ready now. I'm ready to kick some ass. Really nice day. It's still technically winter here in Northern California like everywhere else, but it feels like spring. We are supposed to get some rain next week, so taking in full advantage of today. All right, we're about to leave here and have some fun. All right, welcome to the channel, everyone. So what you're gonna see is 2 runs that I did in my last autocross, and you're gonna see one of my early runs where I made a lot of mistakes. And one particular area, what you'll see where I made a mistake is on this really tight slalom. For some reason, I thought that was a boundary, because typically what you see is a green cone, and it'll point toward the orange cone, and that tells you what side you're supposed to go on the cone. Well, interestingly enough, they only had 1 cone like that, and then all of a sudden they had just a bunch of red cones, and I assumed it was a boundary. I really should have asked someone when I was walking the course, and I would have had the answer to my question. But long story short, my first 2 laps were DNFs because I didn't understand what I was supposed to do with that slalom. But my 3rd run, I obviously put it together, and by my 5th run, which is the last run you're gonna see, it looks really good. And I wanted you to see how, like, the early runs sometimes are a bit sketch. You're a little offline. Maybe you're overdriving the car a little bit. But then by that last run, I really put it together. And that's ideally how an autocross, a successful autocross, should look like. Anyway, if you enjoy the racing content, please let me know. Like and subscribe. And I'll have more things for you in the future. Not just racing, but also I'm going to do a few car reviews. I think my Z06 is long overdue, and I'd like to do a review on my Camaro as well. Anyway, hope you're well. Hope you're having a great day. Holler at you later. wasn't a bad run on that last one. That was pretty good. I'm feeling like I'm getting some practice back. All right.
Nice run, Sandra. Andy McKee still your leader in P-Class, Steve Lau in second.
Okay, so another thing I forgot to mention, the car ran just amazingly well. I'm running this year on R888s. I've never raced on tires like that. I always race on Hoosiers. So I did this for a couple of reasons. Number one reason why I did it is because I felt like I need a lot more seat time, and I just need to pick up my skills. And if I could really master driving on what I consider to be borderline competition tires, more like street tires, it is a huge difference when you step up to the Hoosiers. So I think when I wear these out, I'm gonna go right back to Hoosiers, and then I'll really see my time decrease, which is it's gonna be really fun. The other advantage of running R888s, you don't have to have two different type of tires, because typically when you do, say, a track day like on a road course, you need tires that are R compound. So Hoosier has two type of tires. They have what they call A compound, A7 and R7. A7 is for autocross, and what that basically means is it heats up quickly. And when you're autocrossing, you want your tires to heat up fast, because if they take too long to heat up, you're not going to get your best time in 5 laps. Now, interestingly enough, the opposite is true on road courses, because you have 5 20-minute sessions typically. And in those cases, what's going to happen is you want your tires to warm up slowly, because, after you're probably going to be taking, depending on how long the road course is, if you're going to be taking probably 10 laps, those things are going to get hot. Autocross tires are going to get too hot, and they're going to lose their grip. And I'm a little worried that could happen to the R888s. But, one thing to remember when you do a track day, you're not going balls out like you are on an autocross, because there's other cars out there, there's rules. So we'll see how that goes. What I did find, though, when I autocrossed on the R888s, you got to douse those things in water every couple laps, not only because of heat, but mostly because they get greasy, and when they get greasy, they lose their grip. So those of you that are considering autocrossing on R888s, that's my tip for you, and you should definitely do that, because they start to lose grip. So I found I really mitigated that by just pouring a lot of water on it. I have a spray bottle, and I just spray it between laps. But yeah, really happy with the way the car performed, and looking forward to not only an autocross in April, but I'm going to be doing a track day at Laguna Seca on the 24th, Saturday the 24th. So that'll be a lot of fun. It's the Memorial Day weekend. All right, everyone. Talk to you later.